Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
.31 on a Saturday morning. Got some birthdays. We're going to take a look at your birthdays in just a minute. But first, an announcement. The LA Lakers have just released ticket information for the Kobe Gigi Celebration of Life. People who want tickets can register online right now at Ticketmaster. Tickets are going for three different prices: $224, two for $224, and the upper deck of seats will go for $24.02, and the 24, of course, is Kobe's number, and the 2 is Gigi's number. People who register will receive a code Tuesday, and on Wednesdays at 10 a.m., the tickets will be released for sale. If the demand exceeds the number of tickets, which is almost certain, fans will be selected at random to participate in the sale. Proceeds go to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation. Okay, now we got our birthdays. Birthdays today for this February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. These are the parents who just missed it. Actress Claire Bloom is 89 years old today. Singer or songwriter Brian Holland of Holland, Dozier and Holland, or Holland, Dozier, Holland. He's 79 today. I don't know which Holland he is. Drummer Mick Avery of the Kinks is 76. Actress Marissa Berenson, she was in Barry Lyndon, remember? That's kind of a classic thing. And she's 73. Jane Seymour, she's Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman. She's 69. Singer Melissa Manchester is 69. Actress Lynn Whitfield, she is in Medea's Family Reunion. She's 67 today. Cartoonist Matt Groening, he is the daddy of The Simpsons, the inventor. He created that. He's 66. Model Janice Dickinson, she's 65. Singer Allie Campbell of UB40, 61 years old today. Stephen Michael Quesada, he was in Breaking Bad. He's 57 today. Actress Renee O'Connor, she was in Xena Warrior Princess. She wasn't Xena, but she was in that. She's 49 years old today. Amber Riley of Glee is 34. And actor Zach Gordon, he was in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid films. He's 22 years old today. Now he's a wimpy young adult. We've got the local birthdays coming up.
KXO AM1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person, and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Here are your birthdays for today. Alexander de la Riva, Elida Flores, Vincent Heisel, Victor Santana, Lupe Chavez, Susan Lopez, Dulce Solano, Mary Hernandez, Barbara Stensgaard, Jessica Barrientos, Charles Barreto, Denise Botello, and a happy anniversary to Sam and Sylvia Gudino from everybody at KXO.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And we're now ready for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News updates. More than 1,000 Americans now being held aboard 2 cruise ships in the coronavirus crisis. Some of the more than 600 passengers on the Westerdam at anchor off Cambodia are disembarking. U.S. Ambassador Patrick Murphy.
We thought it would take some time because these are high numbers, a lot of people to move. But thus far, with good cooperation from local authorities and airlines and other countries, the operation is moving smoothly.
Matt Smith of Sacramento aboard the Diamond Princess off Yokohama, Japan, is not getting on a U.S. charter evacuation flight, explaining.
They're going to cram us on buses and take us to the airport. They're going to check us there for symptoms after we've already rode buses together. And they would then let you on the plane as long as you have less than 70 pounds total luggage and your carry-on can fit under the seats because they have no overhead bins.
About 400 Americans on that ship. CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Officials in San Diego County are declaring emergencies over the coronavirus. Jack Cronin has details.
In an effort to free up funding, reimbursements, medical supplies, and hospital beds for the potential future response to the virus, counties declared a pair of emergencies.
To be clear, today's action does not signify any increase in the risk to the residents of San Diego County, but it does signify another step in the county's ongoing efforts to best protect the public.
County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher.
It was a crime that shook many around the state. The shooting deaths of 2 boys, ages 14 and 11, in the parking lot of an elementary school in Union City last November. Yesterday, word that 2 arrests have been made.
We know that it will take time for our community to heal from this event. But certainly, we are safer today with these violent perpetrators off of our streets.
Mayor Carol Dutra Bernacci. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Most ads interrupt your music with dialogue. This ad interrupts it with more music, and that's marginally better. Thanks, Giant Snickers Hole.
They live on a piece of land they call greener pasture, and they work on it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. With its durable construction and features that hook up to dozens of attachments with ease, no job is too tough. The Frells family runs with us, because this is more than just land. It's home. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1 Series tractor for just $99 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
Count.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. We're right in the midst of a President's Day weekend. It's another 3-day weekend for many. Holiday is recognized by the state, federal, and local governments, including schools. It's an official holiday for the county, which means most of all non-emergency departments and agencies will be closed on Monday. The Imperial Irrigation District has announced their offices will be observing the holiday on Monday. Because of the official holiday, County Board of Supervisors will not be meeting on Tuesday. The IID Board of Directors will be meeting on Tuesday with closed session in the morning and open session at 1 in the afternoon. Yesterday, the County Board of Supervisors held a special closed session. That was late yesterday afternoon. When they came out, we had a new county council. Imperial County Board of Supervisors announced the appointment of Adam Crook as county council. Crook replaces Sarah Sauer, who announced her resignation effective April 9th, 2020. Crook will assume the role effective immediately, working with Sauer during the transition period through April 9th. Regarding her resignation, Sauer said that she was very appreciative of the Board of Supervisors and the County Council's office for the opportunity to have served the County of Imperial. However, she said there have been some unforeseen personal circumstances that have developed requiring that she step down at this time. Crook joined the County Council's office in 2014 as Deputy County Council 1, where he provided a legal representation to the Board of Supervisors, county departments, and special districts. He continued to work his way through the County Council ranks and was appointed as Assistant County Council October 8th of 2020. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
4 more flu-related deaths. That brings to 5 the number of flu-related deaths in Imperial County this flu season. Imperial County Public Health Department made the announcement yesterday morning. They said 4 more individuals have died from complications due to the influenza. Individuals include a young adult, 2 middle-aged, and 1 senior. They say 3 of the individuals had underlying health conditions. These recent deaths are in addition to the death of a toddler reported in December 2019. That brings a total of 5 deaths in Imperial County this flu season. It is unknown if any of the individuals had been vaccinated for the flu. Last flu season, 5 flu-related deaths were reported in Imperial County for the entire flu season. County Health Officer Dr. Stephen Monday said it is important to remember that flu season is not over and it's not too late to get a flu shot. It is recommended that all individuals 6 months of age and older, including healthcare personnel, should receive a flu shot now if they have not already done so. Monday said flu continues to circulate at higher levels in Imperial County, and flu activity is widespread statewide. There's a lot of things to do this weekend. Yesterday, it started with the Valentine's Day and Mom Sense at IV Life Center. That's a Morte event. Today, it's the City of Calapatria's 2020 cleanup, free collection of electronic waste, tires, and more cleanup collection. The site will be at the Calapatria Public Works Yard from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. Also tonight, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue as the City of Imperial celebrates Market Days from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in downtown Imperial. As a bonus, State of the City address will be delivered by Mayor Darrell Pechtel at 6:30 p.m. on the main stage. Tomorrow is La Cachimba. They'll be performing at the Imperial Valley Food Bank. It's a benefit concert to feed the hungry in Imperial County. Doors open at 6 p.m. with the concert starting at 6:30 p.m. in Imperial Grove at the food bank's new facility on Ayton Road in Imperial. Tickets are $20 in advance or $25 at the door. That's page 1 of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Sometimes democracy is a birthright. Sometimes it is a gift. Today, it's a fight, and I'm asking you to stand and fight with me.
Michael Bloomberg on bringing our country back together.
This election is a referendum on the meaning of America. It is about what we will tell our children, what we did at this time. This election is about whether we recognize that all groups who have been marginalized, excluded, scapegoated, or far worse, rise and fall together. And that is our best hope, standing together, rejecting demagogues who try to seduce us by dividing us, and uniting behind the only shield that can protect us, our common values as American citizens and as God's children. That is what this election is about, and that is why I'm running, to repair the damage and to move our nation forward. Together, we will get it done. I'm Mike Bloomberg, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg 2020.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. The representatives from Imperial Irrigation District and Imperial County took to the air yesterday to get a keen view of California's largest and most troubled lake. Coordinated by Audubon, California, the flights took off from Imperial County Airport yesterday morning, flying over the perimeter of the Salton Sea. They witnessed the decline of the receding lake and viewed the IIDs and the state's dust mitigation projects and Audubon's proposed new project, Bombay Wetlands. The flyovers were part of a continuing effort to build awareness of the emerging public health and environmental crisis at the Salton Sea. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents rescued an illegal alien abandoned by smugglers Wednesday morning at about 10:45 a.m. Agents patrolling the mountains west of Ocotillo apprehended 3 illegal aliens. One of the arrested individuals told agents that a man had been left behind. Agents, with the assistance of a military Black Hawk helicopter, began retracing the smuggler's route. A short time later, the helicopter crew located the man in an area not accessible by vehicle and then transported a Border Patrol agent to assist the man. All 4 of the undocumented men were processed for removal. And Imperial County Elections Office is looking for poll workers. California primary election is March 3rd, and poll workers are needed to staff 55 precinct boards. Poll workers must meet some criteria. They must be a registered voter in the state of California or lawfully admitted for permanent residence in the United States and who is otherwise eligible to register to vote, except for their lack of U.S. citizenship. They must be able to follow written and verbal instruction, be available to serve Election Day from approximately 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and they must be available to attend a mandatory training class. Poll workers who work at a polling place receive a stipend of $100 for Election Day and $15 for attending the training class. Prospective poll workers should contact the Imperial County Elections Department. Got your weather coming up next.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 74 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. National Weather Service says slightly above normal temperatures and dry conditions will continue across the area through much, if not all, of next week. A couple of weak weather systems should skirt past the region during the first half of next week, bringing periods of cloudiness, but conditions are likely to remain dry through next week with little to no precipitation chances. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 77. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 47. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 79. Continued calm winds. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 49. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Washington's birthday, Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 80 degrees. Winds will be calm throughout the day. And right now, we're looking at 45 degrees, 72% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options. I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you want, what you need, when you need it. In the NBA, they're in their All-Star break, but there's a lot of bells and whistles going around the All-Star game. Starting off with the Rising Stars, USA versus the World. USA beat the World 151-131. The main attraction was the Pelican Zion Williamson. He's a hard dunker. He's so hard that he damaged the rim. They had to stop the game, mop things up, and fix the rim, set it right so it would be like it's supposed to. In golf, Matt Kuchar takes the lead in the weekend, into the weekend at Genesis, the Genesis Invitational at the Riviera. On the women's side, it's NB Park. She shot a 68, up 3 shots at the Women's Australian Open. And the Mexico Championship is coming up, but Tiger Woods and Brooks Koepka not going to be there. They have both bowed out, saying that they're going to rest up, practice their game, and stay at home that weekend. We'll have more in just a minute.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtfield to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Need special equipment for your next big project? Ask us about tool rentals. You'll find everything in one place at Imperial Do-It Centers.
And in tennis, Riley Opelka was knocked out of the New York Open on Friday by Jason Jung, who has beaten both of the tournament's past champions en route to his first career semifinal. And British number 1 Dan Evans was knocked out of the Rotterdam Open after Frenchman and defending champion Gale Monfils beat him in the quarterfinals on Friday. And top seed Alina Svitolina, she suffered a quarterfinal exit from the Thailand Open, yeah, that was yesterday, losing in straight sets to Nao Hibino of Japan. And NASCAR, it's back. The season starts tomorrow. Daytona 500, drivers have an extra incentive. NASCAR yesterday announced they're going to dole out a record $23.6 million in purse money. They'll be racing faster. And Grant Enfinger, he edged out Jordan Anderson. Barely edged out Jordan Anderson to win the Daytona truck race. And the Nationals, Kurt Suzuki says the Astros were still cheating during the 2019 World Series. The all controversy has centered around 2017 and 2018. Well, Suzuki said it went all the way into the 2019 World Series. Washington's catcher said there's no question signs were being stolen. And Greg Olson of the North Carolina Panthers, well, he was with the Panthers. Now he's a free agent. Reportedly in contract negotiations with 3 teams after free agent visits, Greg Olson may have a new team in short order. And in the NHL, the scoreboard, the Hurricanes beat the Devils 5-2. Sharks over the Jets 3-2. And the Rangers beat the Blue Jackets 3-1. The outstanding thing there was no overtime games and no shootouts. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports Time has been brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company, Do-It Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And your financial news and weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. They're located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. S&P 500 and the NASDAQ on Friday closed at an all-time high, capping a week that had produced a decided uptrend as investors parsed a round of corporate results, economic data, and the spread of the COVID-19. All 3 benchmarks, however, finished the week solidly higher. The S&P 500 gained 6.22 points, or 0.2%, to close at 3,380.16. That's a record. NASDAQ Composite Index closed at 19.21 points, or 0.2%, also at a record at 9,731.18. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished 25.23 points, or 0.1% down, to end at 29,398.08 for the week. Dow gained 1%. The S&P 500 was up 1.6%, and the NASDAQ gained 2.2%. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles want you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics. And if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 74 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. National Weather Service says slightly above normal temperatures and dry conditions will continue across the area through much, if not all, of next week. A couple of weak weather systems should skirt past the region during the first half of next week, bringing periods of cloudiness, but conditions are likely to remain dry through next week with little to no precipitation chances. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 77. Winds will be calm. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 47. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 79. Continued calm winds. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 49. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Washington's birthday, Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 80 degrees. Winds will be calm throughout the day. And we're looking at 45 degrees, 72% the relative humidity. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
KXO AM1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important important information. You know who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Gary Nunn. The coronavirus crisis has stranded thousands of passengers on 2 cruise ships in Asia, including about 1,000 Americans. The U.S. government has chartered a plane to help Americans quarantined on the Diamond Princess off Yokohama, Japan. CBS's Deborah Patta.
On Sunday, Americans on board the ship wishing to be evacuated will be taken by bus to a U.S. chartered plane, but before boarding, they will undergo a health screening. Symptomatic passengers may not be allowed to fly.
Passenger Matt Smith of Sacramento says he and his wife won't get on the flight, fearing getting on a bus with others who have not completed quarantine or testing for the virus.
It appears to be the plan now is for the Japanese officials to test us right near the end of the quarantine period. Testing results may take a couple of days, in which case we'll be confined after the 14-day period, probably for a couple of days.
About 600 Americans are among passengers aboard the Westerdam, now in Sihanoukville, Cambodia. They are disembarking. At an international security conference in Munich, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says the West is winning, explaining...
The West is winning. Freedom and democracy are winning. And by that, I don't mean just geographical nations. The West doesn't define a space or a piece of real estate. It's any nation that adopts a model of respect for individual freedom, free enterprise, national sovereignty. They're part of this idea of the West.
At the same conference, Facebook chief Mark Zuckerberg says he is proud of his company's effort to counteract election meddling.
Given how little the baseline level of defense against this kind of attack was in 2016, we've been able to improve the defenses at a substantially faster rate than the adversaries have been able to improve the offense.
Zuckerberg also says he is concerned about domestic information targeting elections. The Trump administration is trying to revamp Medicaid, requiring low-income people to work for health care. An appeals court has rejected the work requirement in Arkansas and several other states. CBS legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum says the case could end up in the Supreme Court.
Now that 3 states have been enjoined from placing conditions on the receipt of Medicaid, and other states are waiting to make their own changes to Medicaid entitlements, it's possible that the Trump administration will appeal this most recent ruling from the D.C. Circuit and take it up to the Supreme Court. The appeals court ruled that Arkansas did not properly consider the impact on people being dropped from receiving health care coverage.
Nearly 20 states are in various stages of trying to implement requirements. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Attention, everyone. Dell's President's Day sale is officially on. Save up to $400 on monumental tech deals. Shop early savings now with amazing deals on Dell and Alienware computers with Intel Core processors. And don't miss our limited quantity doorbusters on the 17th. That's huge savings on everything from Dell computers to Samsung TVs, plus free shipping on everything. Visit Dell.com/President's Day or call 800-BUY-DELL. That's 800-BUY-DELL.
JCPenney's President's Day home sale is really big. Cheers to big-time savings at JCPenney's President's Day home sale. Shop select bedding, bath, and window treatments at 50 to 60% off. And get up to 60% off select mattresses with free delivery. Plus, check your JCPenney app for coupons to save even more. JCPenney. Offers valid through 2/19. Free delivery ends 2/17. Some restrictions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Breast cancer researchers report a promising breakthrough thanks to a drug already on the market. The story from reporter Scott Mayman in Brisbane, Australia.
It's a small glimmer of hope for those with breast cancer.
It's a very exciting finding.
Researcher Dr. Jonathan Hiller says Monash University's been looking at the drug propranolol.
Propranolol is a very sort of cheap drug that's been around since the 1960s.
It's a common drug to treat anxiety and high blood pressure. Early research has shown it blocks the spread of cancer cells.
The next step is to see whether or not these drugs, like propranolol, can actually stop the growth of metastases.
Scott Mayman for CBS News, Brisbane, Australia.
Defense Secretary Mark Esper at the Munich Security Conference says a truce agreement between the U.S. and the Taliban that could lead to the pullout of U.S. forces from Afghanistan looks promising but is not without risk. Ahead of an announced week-long reduction in violence, Esper says it's time to give peace a chance. Gary Nunn, CBS News.
Oil and gas investments involve a high degree of risk and are suitable only for qualified SEC-accredited investors. With escalating tensions in the Middle East and the U.S. global economy experiencing record growth, the demand for oil continues to soar. If you're an accredited investor and a high-income earner who can invest at least $100,000, you too can take advantage of these rising oil prices and a 100% tax deduction for 2020. It's time to sell your stocks and turn your market profits into tax savings for the 2020 tax year with income. Call Encore now and learn how you can deduct 100% of your investment and create 20 or more years of potential monthly income. Encore Energy is drilling in an area that's potentially one of the most prolific oil plays in the eastern U.S. Invest in oil and create big tax write-offs for this year. Call 800-423-1685. If you're a high net worth SEC accredited investor who desires to participate directly with a proven operator, then call Encore Energy. Call now. 800-423-1685. That's 800-423-1685.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just got to get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO.
1230 KXO.
This is an ugly candy bar. Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.